Greetings, everyone. The topic for today is about the difference between summary writing and precis writing. But before initiating with the definitions and the difference of the summary writing and precis writing, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed it to get more updates related to the lessons which I'll be uploading. So let's discuss precis first. What is precis? So basically a precis is a summary of something's main points. If you have ever jotted down notes about your main ideas before writing a persuasive essay, you have used a precis. A precis is a short summary, yet not a paraphrased copy of the original piece. The text should be precise and clear. A precis should be written in your own words, but it is allowed to use some quotes from the original piece, though not too many, only the ones that bring real value. A good precis has to be short and straight to the point. Yet, what are the other characteristics of this type of writing? Here are the key things which you have to keep it in mind. That a precis is a short summary and yet it is not a paraphrased copy of the original piece. The text should be precise and clear, and the precis should be written in your own words, but it is allowed to use some quotes from the original piece, though not too many, only the ones that bring real value. It should not reflect your personal opinion, and it also should not convey only the most important information and omit secondary ideas. The key points should be covered as comprehensively as possible, and the information in a precis should be conveyed in a logical sequence with clear connections between all the parts of the text. So it should not contain any details from other sources, and the precis should not include any irrelevant or secondary details. A precis is always written in the third person, so the use of the first person pronouns is not appropriate here. Summarizing or writing a summary means giving a concise overview of a text's main points in your own words, and a summary is always much shorter than the original text. So here's the difference between the summary and the precis writing. While writing the summary, keep it in mind that writing a summary, remember that it should be in the form of a paragraph. A summary begins with an introductory sentence that states the text title, author, and the main point of the text as you see it. A summary is written in your own words. A summary contains only the ideas of the original text. Do not insert any of your opinions, interpretations, deductions, or comments into a summary. Identify in order the significant subclams the author uses to defend the main point. Copy word for word 3 separate passages from the essay that you think support and/or defend the main point of the essay as you see it. Cite each passage by first signaling the work and the author. Put quotation marks around the passage you choose and put the number of the paragraph where the passages can be found immediately after the passage. So using source material from the essay is important. Why? Because defending claims with source material is what you would be asked to do when writing papers for your college professors. So write a last sentence that wraps up your summary, often a simple rephrasing of the main point. So difference between precis and summary. Precis is a small miniature of original document with appropriate heading, and it gives absolute main points. While summary is a short description of original document, it gives all points in brief. So here comes the detailed differences between the summary and precis. So a precis is a small replica or a model of any passage or article, while summary is a shortened description of any passage or article. A precis must have an apt or clear heading. The heading of the summary is not so important, but reference to the original source should be mentioned as a summary of, then you can mention it. A precis always maintains the order of the original piece and is always in written format, while summary not specifically have to maintain the order and can be written as well as spoken. Précis only the absolute essential points are mentioned in the précis, while in summary it covers all the important points in the briefest form mentioned in a piece of writing. For précis, it uses the same tone and mood as given in the writing piece to express the idea. That is, it retains the original idea and voice of the given piece of writing, article, or anything, while summary, this is expressed in the reader's or listener's own words. It omits details and does not include the interpretation as originally mentioned in the article, writing, speech, etc. Writing, speech, etc. In a précis, the reader reads a piece of information and has to extract the main idea that is being talked about, while in summary, the reader or listener decides what are the main points that need to be expressed from the given piece. In a précis, as it is a replica of the original, message must mention the conclusion as well, while in summary, it does not need a conclusion unless the original piece ends with an important message. For the précis, it maintains the keywords, data, and concepts from the source, while in summary, this expresses the main idea of each paragraph and evidence in support of that idea from the original source. I hope you have enjoyed this lesson. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe it to get more updates related to IELTS, PTE, English grammar, and English language lessons. Thank you.